So I've been reading this book, Writing a C Compiler, and I have been following it and writing the compiler in Rust. In case you're curious, I have my code so far on GitHub, and it's under fcode WACC, Writing a C Compiler. And I made it all the way, I think, to chapter 10 so far. Let me see, 9 actually. Yeah, so the code is there. And I have been trying to find a project to use that knowledge with. And after doing a little bit of thinking, I remembered of this language that was the first language that I worked with professionally called Clipper. So Clipper was a programming language that was based off of the DBase database. Basically, it was one of the first databases for the first PCs, right? And I think this language was really ahead of its time. Just so you know, it had things like closures, macros, and a lot of other interesting stuff. So I decided to start writing a Clipper compiler in Rust, and that's what I think we're gonna do on this series. So to start showing a little bit about what Clipper is about, I actually installed DOSBox, and I installed Clipper in this DOSBox here. So what I'll do is let me create a folder called code. And we're gonna create a Clipper project, like a hello world, which is super simple in Clipper. So let's do hello.prg. So basically in Clipper, if you use this question mark, it is the same as a print statement in most languages, where you can output something to the standard output, right? So that's as simple as a program we can get. So let me write this. And then to compile this, you have to do Clipper hello.prg. And then if you look, it generates this object file, and then you have to link it with RT-link. Then you do RT-link file hello.obj. And then finally, it's going to generate the hello.exe. And it does take a while. So one of the things that I can do is accelerate the CPU. And then it builds almost automatically. What I'll do moving forward is I'm going to change my CPU type to a Pentium 3, which is going to definitely speed this up more. And then if you look here, we now have hello.exe, right? And if you run hello, there we have it, hello world. Let me show you another example of what you can do. So basically, this language was only used for terminal applications, so it had things like drawing boxes and putting fields on specific places. So let's create another example that does that, like clears the screen, draws like a border on the screen, and then puts something on specific places of the screen. Let's do that. So let's call this box.prg. And then we're going to use a command, and I'm going to need some Google help here. So Clipper box. I don't think this is going to give me what I want. Well, let me see. Clipper reference guide. Let's see if this is going to get us what we need. Probably. But I don't know if they, sorry, I don't know if they have examples. Let's see here now. Not what I'm looking for, but what I'm looking for is a command called, yes, this one, box. So basically you do @, and then you put the row and the column that you want to start the box on, and then the bottom and right. And you can leverage things like max row and max call. So let's do that. Let's do clear screen, and then we're going to do @0 0 all the way to max row, max call, and then you do box. And here is where you need to input the box characters. So if you saw, let me see here, that thing that I showed before, I think it was here. Let's see. Yeah, box characters. So I think it starts here. Yeah, I'm not too sure. There is an include file that you can leverage. Box.ch clipper. What if I do ca clipper? Let's see if there's something here. Ah, there it is. So we need to include box.ch. Let me do that. So let's go to the first line here. Let's include box.ch. And then here we can use one of those. Let me just quit here real quick. Let's go to the Clipper 5. So inside here, I'm sure we have the include. We should have box.ch here. We do. So let's take a look at it. Box.ch. And those are the characters there that you can use. You can use single box across the whole screen. You can do like a double line box. So single line on the top and double on the sides. Let's start with B double, which I think is the one that was mostly used. So let's go back to code, Vim box, and we're looking for B double. So if we do here B double, then what we're gonna do is that the position 2, we're gonna say, hey Clipper or something. And then we're gonna wait for a character to be pressed. Oh, there's another thing you can do here is set cursor off. And then we're gonna wait. I think it's just wait, but let's double check. Wait. Yeah, so this one waits until you press a key. All right. So let's try to do it like wait and then no message. And then after that, we're going to clear the screen again. And we're going to set the cursor back on. Let's see. So let's do Clipper box, RT link, box obj. And I think we're going to still have to speed this up. All right. And then if I run box, variable dot does not exist, max call. All right, let's see. Vim box dot prg. And let's go back to that website where we had box, max roll, and max call. Do we need to include something for that? Maybe. Let's see here if we have, I think those are, yeah, that's a function. So let's go to the menu. Let's go to the functions with M. Let's see, max call. Do we have that? Max. Here it is. Max call. Does it say if it leaves? Did I spell it wrong by any chance? Oh, so 002 max call. Oh, wait, what? I'm not quite sure. Max row, max call. Do we need 2 here? I think we need 2. Let's see. Going back to the menu, commands, box. No, we don't. So it's top left, bottom right. Oh, stupid little guy. This is not a variable. This is a function. Sorry about that, guys. So once again, let's compile it. Link it. And I always forget to speed this up. All right, let's see, box. Oh, there we go. Hey, Clipper. And then if you press a key, it goes back. So you see how nice this is? There's more nice stuff. Like one of the huge benefits of Clipper is that it had a built-in database management system, right? And with this version of Clipper, you get a utility called DBU that is written in Clipper. And here you can create your database tables, right? They are individual files with the DBF extension. So let's go here to F3. Let's create a database. Let's say name. It's going to be character, and let's put like 50. And then age, let's make this one numeric. And we only need 3 for this and no decimals. I don't remember how you handle IDs on. Let me see here. CA Clipper table ID. Let's see if ChatGPT remembers, because I sure don't. How were IDs handled on the Clipper 5 language? Unique IDs, auto increment fields did not support. Developers often had to create their own logic. Okay. Yeah, so let's do ID. Yeah, I didn't remember that. So there is a way to insert something here. Let me see. Do we have a help? Yes, we do. Let's go. So if I do F1 help, entering field name length, preserve data in the situation, blah, blah, blah. Different from browser use of the ints will open a new line. Okay, so let's see here. How do I put insert on a Mac keyboard? Maybe I can send a key. Send special key, but no insert. Send host key. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. I don't know how to send an insert. Let's see. Can I send the insert key to DOS box X on a Mac OS keyboard? But since most Mac keyboards don't have the insert key, you need to do key remapping. Launch Control F1. Open the key mapper. That's awesome. I didn't know that they had that. Control F1. Yeah, I'm not seeing that. Let's see. Main. Is there a key mapper? Load mapper. Mapper. Here we have it. So insert. I'm going to put it on the backslash for now. I don't know how this works. Select an event or press head though. Let's see. Click on the insert key and choose a physical key. For example, Shift 0. Shift 0. Control F1, check insert and press F13. Okay, we can try to do F12. Let's see. So I was here, mapper editor. Then I selected insert. Let me press F12. Okay, save. Let's see now if we can insert something. Let's see, F12. No, not really. Okay, never mind. We're gonna override here. I'm gonna do numeric, and then I think 10 characters should be okay. And then here we're gonna do name, character, and then 50. And then we're gonna do age, numeric, and then 3. For now, I think, well, let's add some birth date. Yeah. I don't know. Let's add here created at date. There we go. All right, now to save F4, and let's gonna save this as people.tbf. There we go. And then you can even like create indexes and whatnot, but I'm not gonna do that right now. So if we look here now, we have this new file called people.dbf, right? So let's try to remember how to manage stuff on a database like this. Let's do vidb.prg, vimdb.prg. Let's do use and then people. And then I think you had to do like append blank or something like that. Clipper append blank. Let's see. So they replaced it with this function. Append attempts to append a, okay. So we're going to do number of tries, true. Okay, and then a message if this fails. And then we're going to lock the record and replace fields. Okay, I can do something like this. Let's go here. Let me make this smaller like that. So no append blank anymore. Let's do if sadd rec. Let's do the same thing. 5 true, and this is how we do true and false in this language. It's .t dot and .f dot. Could not add record. And then if srec lock, because I think this allowed you to basically have the DBF on a shared drive, and then you would be able to get like concurrent access, which is another huge thing for the time. Could not lock record. Like this. Yep, and then we're gonna do replace ID with 1, name with Felipe, age with 40, date with, and I think it's an 8 digits data. Let's do 240101, like that. Then we do unlock, and then diff, and diff. Let's see if this works. So let's do clipper db. Now we can make this full screen. RT link file db. I always forget to speed this up. Warning, undefined symbol. Okay, so maybe we need to include those, not sure. Let's take a look at the documentation again. Let's see if that's on the guide that we were using before. So that would be a function. So menu, function, and then starts with S. We don't have that. I don't see it at least. Yeah, let me try to do the way that I remember to see if that works. vimdb.prg. So let's do here. Append blank. And then you would do this. Type. Okay, that's how I remember. Oh, but I think you need to save it after. I don't know. Let's try. Clipper db.prg, rtlink fidb.obj. Let's speed this up. Oops, it's on the wrong monitor. There we go. Okay, let's see. db variable does not exist. Okay, let's see what we did wrong. dbu people Oh, created at. Of course, of course. So them db.prg. So let's find date, and then it's created at. Let's do it all again. Let's speed things up. Here we go. Let's see DB. Data type error. Oh, I need to convert to date. I'm almost sure. Clipper convert to date. C2D. Yeah, that's probably it. db.prg. So here we're gonna do the following. We're gonna do C. Oh, and we used to have like the first character of the variable would indicate by convention what type of data it holds. So you would have something like created at, and then colon equals is the way to assign, and then we would do C2D, and then 240101. Not sure if that's the correct format. Let's double check. So I don't think so. So let's do that way. 01, 01, 01, 2024. Let's see how it's gonna like this date of 2024. The created at. Okay, let's link it, speed it up. And now let's see what happens. Look at that. Look at that. I think we needed to do a commit or something, but let's see. dbu people. Why did we insert 3? Oh, because we didn't start a transaction, so it's gonna. So let's see, delete it. Another nice thing is that this database had mark for deletion. So when you deleted records, it would not instantly remove them. You would have to mark them from deletion, and then you would have some routines on your system that from time to time would take care of the deleted records. So, but here, if I remember correctly, you can go to utility and call pack, and it would remove the deleted records. Let's see if that's correct. So it's going to be browse database. Oh, there we go. So you can see that now that's removed. So it's a pretty capable language. Don't get me wrong. I used to do a lot of accounting, POS systems, all with Clipper. It was pretty cool. So that's one of the reasons that I wanted to resurrect this language and maybe implement, if not the language, like a subset of it. And the idea is to create a compiler, right? We're going to have to do a lot of investigation of assembler for x86 and whatnot. I'm learning a little bit with the book, the Writing a C compiler book, but we'll see. All right. So I think this is as far as I'm going to take with the demo. But of course, once we start implementing the language, once we get to, in order to get to feature parity, we're going to be having to come back here, run the same programs, both in our compiler and in Clipper to make sure that we have the right outcome. Okay? So let me know what you think about this idea and this project, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.